a rainy Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is on the air. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies.
And now,
alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Diamondbacks played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
John Gray is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in is Tim Castro. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Rockies guys, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole, as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
First offering on its way. Ketel Marte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Change up, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So here is Luis Gonzalez, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. And now the first pitch.
Wood!
Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Nunez shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That is full. The center fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
And now in the box, Steve Finley. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul for the first strike. And a pitch that misses, a ball and a strike to Finley. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3 balls and a strike to Finley.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And the 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in the game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right at the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's taken him deep once. 0-1 pitch coming. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Finley at second. Cabrera on at first with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's not a good thing when you give up 6 earned runs. You kind of put your team behind the 8 ball. It's tough to win when your team has to score at least 6 just to tie. This guy's a much better pitcher than he was in his last one, and he's going to have to be if they expect to win this game here.
Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Now the 2-0. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Another 2-2 offering. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And there's one away.
Batting second. The second
With that,
baseman.
here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Garrett Hempson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Gallen is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Matt Kemp.
And now here is Matt Kemp. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
Ball.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 1-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
The game of baseball is still based around pitching, and yesterday they only allowed 1 run in that game, and they're going for the sweep today and hoping that that pitching staff can be airtight again to make it back-to-back great outings.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The D-backs had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Drive, base hit down the line, and now it'll kick around in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
At the plate now, Christian Walker. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
At the plate, Zach Gallen. This will show bunt, but pulled it back for ball one. Walker leads off first with one away. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So now to the plate, Tim Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man.
1-1.
The 1-1. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. One left for the Diamondbacks, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dante Bichette.
Dante Bichette.
First pitch on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. from the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. It remains 1-0. So now to the plate, Ketel Marte worked a walk his first time up.
Ketel Marte.
Here's the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping in now, Luis Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. High pop-up. Hempson is there for it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
Ready now is Steve Finley. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Three and 0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Story plays it in. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Eduardo Cabrera.
Next to hit, Asdrubal Cabrera, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Story has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, but they're on top 1-0. Now to the plate, Josh Fuentes. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 2.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the right.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Dom Nunez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
He throws him on the fastball there. Dom Nunez becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Into the box, John Gray. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. That evens it up, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Hit out towards second. Cabrera with a sliding stop and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Nunez over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Up next for Arizona, Carson Kelly. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Todd Helton.
The first baseman, Todd Helton.
The pitch.
No, that's the ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Bouncer to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll reach first safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gil, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hempson. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Garrett.
Striding in is Matt Kemp. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering.
Here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 10, Dante.
Now at the plate is Dante Bichette, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
A ball and no strikes. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-2 the count. Two and two. Here it is. Larry Walker would be next. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box, Zach Gallen. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bichette is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Castro.
So now into the box is Tim Castro, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball off the plate away, it's ball one. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Heading out towards shallow right. Walker will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Stepping in once again is Ketel Marte. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Story into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. D-backs are down on 4 pitches, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Way to go for the Rockies.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Larry.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Kelly is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
Digging in next, Josh Fuentes struck out in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Luis Gonzalez. Now the first pitch.
1-0. Ball. 2-0's the count. innings.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Tough pitch to
Ball
lay
four,
off, but
take
he
your base.
did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter.
The center
Shows some
fielder,
great
Eduardo
patience and discipline,
Escobar.
making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
At the plate now, Steve Finley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, not exactly
2-0.
what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here it comes, 2-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Gonzalez rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Julian Fernandez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 85, Julian Fernandez.
To the plate now as Dribble Cabrera down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
No, that's the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Finley leads off second with nobody out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off. Now
Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fuentes trying to get there. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
None out, runners at first and second. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Fly ball right down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg. And unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now here's the first offering, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. First and second now, one man out. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
In now, Christian Walker, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1.
1-1.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2-1.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. One there.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So here now's the pitcher, Zach Gallen, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First offering on its way.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Helton is under it to make the play and retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Rockies nothing. Now at the plate, Dom Nunez. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Cabrera's there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julian Fernandez.
Raimel Tapia steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning.
Raimel Tapia.
First pitch of the AB on its way. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. One out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
So now to the plate, Todd Helton. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hit back up the middle. Cabrera towards second. He's got it. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Next, it'll be Garrett Hempson. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. D-backs lead it 3-1. Scott Ober is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Castro.
The shortstop, Tim Castro.
From the stretch.
That's in. Ball.
The 1-0. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Reined in, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Now into the box, Luis Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
1 ball, no strike.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now it's 2-0.
Ball. 2-0.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
3-1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Now it'll be Matt Kemp. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And he falls behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Dante Bichette. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Marte is there, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 33, Larry.
So next to bat will be Larry Walker. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Now the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Payoff pitch one more time. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Walker is off of first with 2 away. Just inside, not by much. It's 2 and 2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Colorado. Score holds. It's 3-1. Robert Stevenson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 29, Robert Stevenson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Finley. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Steve Finley.
First pitch on its way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And 2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
Ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate now as Dribble Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One and 0 pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. 1 away.
This is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
To the plate now, Eduardo Escobar. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Lifetime in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0 home.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
1 and 2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Here now the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Clippard is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Nick Ahmed is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Fuentes. First offering on its way. The Diamondbacks are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Now the 2-1. Now a little looper down the left field line. Left fielder coming in. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Charlie Blackmon will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Now here's the first offering. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Right to Cabrera. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Michael Givens enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Michael Givens.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
That's a ball.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1.
2-1.
Givens, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
High in the air out to center field. Kemp is right there, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Nick Ahmed.
Next, it'll be Nick Ahmed. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. One out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner.
Now batting.
Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
So now to the plate, Castro. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. High and deep down the left field line. The 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And it's still 3-1.
Your attention, please.
A ninth inning save situation is at hand, so on to shut the door, the closer, Joaquin Soria. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Todd Helton.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the ninth inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here. You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in next, Garrett Hempson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way.
No, that's down. Ball.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Count is full.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
The 1-1 home.
Ball.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Colorado. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Struck him out. The Diamondbacks go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Just a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The D-backs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Gallen gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Joaquin Soria records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
you.